Marcus. I pulled.
Oh wait, you know what? I can just stand up here.
I I just kind of frowned at Marcus.
I don't need to explain myself.
All right, everybody. I feel like I shouldn't have to say this, but I'm going to. Be careful in here, okay? Be careful.
You afraid of some shadows that can eat us?
Gregor?
No. I'm afraid of what Khalil told us. A fate worse than death.
That's just being dramatic. It's metaphors and poetry.
It's not. Gregor? Not this time.
Really not.
No more metaphors. This time the death is real. The danger is actual, and there's no sheep involved.
I grab Kier as he's futzing about the column. Stop.
I'm hardly futzing.
No touching.
Plus, it's a hole in the ground.
It's kind of a reverse column.
I can see how you'd mix that up, Ash.
I see.
Gregor, exercise caution, please. Kier, that goes for you too.
What?
Exercise caution.
Well, so I suppose this is the entrance.
How deep is this hole?
I'd say it's, that's a good 15-foot drop.
Are these lanterns, like, stuck into the floor?
No.
I check my bag.
Oh. Is there anything I can secure a rope on?
Kier raises his hand.
15 feet is nothing.
I could hold one end of a rope. Easy. Or maybe Gregor could. Gregor, you could jump down this, right? You're the strongest human alive.
Gregor,
That's true.
don't encourage him.
Don't encourage him.
Listen,
He's the... Come on.
Gregor, you have the lantern. You're unfortunately going to be the first person that has to go down there. We need you to light the way.
Unfortunately?
I'm sure you enjoy it, but please, Gregor, just keep your wits about you.
Just-
Stay... Did he just jump in?
He just jumped in.
Sure did. Woohoo!
Great.
So, you guys just gonna jump in and probably break everything? Or do you want me to lower you
I'm
down?
not going to break anything. I'm going to ask you politely to lower us down.
Or do you want the Kier solution? He starts to reach into his cloak.
No, Kier, please.
I pull a rope out of my bag and hand it to Kier. No, hold the rope, hold it sturdily, don't let us drop.
I can catch you, you...
Gregor, if you would be so
Kier
kind
salutes as sturdily as possible, Marcus.
No gadgets, absolutely no explosives.
I'll stand here to make sure he does none of those.
He puts his finger down.
Gregor is still in the spotting stance.
I'm
Gregor,
going
if you would be
to-
so kind as to, start the lantern or light it up. I just realized that we did
Oh.
not ask her how to activate it.
we'll figure it out.
Lantern. Go. Lantern. Activate. Lantern? I don't know the magic word.
I'm gonna rappel down this hole.
Lantern, if you could just knock it off.
Marcus rappels down, the hole slipping near the end. Gregor catches him.
Welcome to the darkness.
Now, Kier, how are you going to get down?
Oh, no, that's easy enough. He said no gadgets on his descent, but nothing about gadgets on
No
my...
gadgets on my descent either.
Fine.
I just want you to hold this rope, stand still, plant your feet so that I do not fall. Thank you very much.
I can catch you, Ash.
It's alright, Gregor.
It will be alright.
I carefully rappel down the hole.
Gregor still spots you to the ground, even though you would have been fine.
Thank you, Gregor.
No problem.
You stand within the prison of lights. On all sides, the pathway you stand upon falls away into darkness. You hear scrambling noises from beneath, creatures moving around in the dark. And then, to interrupt all that, Kier comes streaking down the hole, slamming into the ground,
Gregor, get ready to catch him. Get ready to catch him if he falls.
sticking the landing. A slight impact rocks the balcony away. He turns around, crosses his arms, and loudly declares, "Behold the power of barely understood technology." He raises his arms for a moment, about a dozen broken bits rain out of his cloak.
It's something. I'm gonna go over and pat out the fire that has flickered into life on his sleeve. It's something.
Good job, Kier.
Oh, my repeated experiences with the Guardian have allowed me to discover a solution to the fire problem. He hits the ground,
Uh-huh.
then stands up.
I suppose that would do it. Have you considered rolling around once you're on the ground?
His eyes widen.
Yeah, take a note of that.
And, Kier, if you would be so kind from this point onward, the less noise, the better.
As everything goes quiet, you hear the sounds of scratching growing closer.
So, Are we... Aren't we supposed to be alone down here?
Aren't we supposed to be moving?
Oh, yeah.
I believe that we're supposed to be moving. I take a look to my left and right.
Stay close. I've got the light. Got the power.
Is Gregor's lantern on?
No, not right now.
Fuck.
Could I see the lantern for just a moment, Gregor?
See with your eyes, but not with your hands. You're not pure enough.
Well, I think I might have to hold it for a moment. I'll give it right back if I succeed in turning it on.
Okay. I trust you.
I whisper the word in the spirit language for light, which I hope I have learned since Kier probably knows all of the words for explosions and things which come out of explosions, including light.
Kier crosses his arms and frowns at you. Your accent's a little bit off, but suddenly the lantern illuminates, lighting up the area around you.
I pass it back to Gregor.
Kind of whirl it around.
I
My fingers.
pause for a moment and consider whether or not.
Gregor, the word to activate it is Feralatashvarak.
Erlatashbarak.
There you go.
Got it.
Wow, that was spot on, Gregor. Nice job.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with learning.
All right. As we continue walking, I do my best to keep my skin from crawling by gripping the hilt of my sword as tight as I can.
As I walk slowly down this hallway, glancing back and forth at the multitude of scritching and chittering noises that encroach from either side.
You know, this place isn't so bad.
This place is terrible.
Kier motions to his left. Yeah, no, just like Azel, this place has some classic bindings in it too. See, take a look at this. This is probably one of the old spirits who was bound here before we, messed the place up, I guess.
But
In the past.
Step away from it.
Thank you, Gregor, before I could even say the words.
why wasn't he consumed? I thought that the shadow we were after ate all of the inmates in this prison.
Well, ate them and made them an extension of himself, I hear.
Ah, yes.
And I figure the, big old shadow doesn't really like it up here on account of all these lights that the Guardian is probably preserving. You know the Guardian can see through lights, right?
Yes.
Hello, Kier waves.
Gregor, could you bring your lantern closer to this circle?
Maybe not too close.
Marcus, careful.
Don't want to go releasing any evil spirits.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a rock.
I'm going to do my best to decipher this rune, if it's different at all from the other sealing rune that I found.
It's the same sealing rune as last time, except it's far, far older.
Okay.
Last time in reference to...
The sealing rune you found back on Azhel.
Yeah, and those were about 200 years old. This is probably roughly 2,000 years old, dating back to the war between the spirits and the humans on these islands. I would guess, at least.
Kier, insight. You're the native here.
No, perhaps before even that.
Yeah, old rock.
No, now that I think about it again and look back over my notes, the red, blue, and purple spirits were bound during the human spirit war. This predates that by thousands of years.
You know, I might be the native here, but Marcus is absolutely putting me to shame. I'll let him handle this.
Is there any sort of descriptive text here showing the nature of the inmate?
No, there isn't. Whatever binding was set in place has clearly outlasted whatever label this
I
inmate.
use detect evil on this center bit.
Great.
You do sense a darkness within the stone. It's tough to tell if that's because it was a particularly unpleasant spirit, if it was corrupted, or if spirits in general just stink like evil.
Well, I could release it easily enough.
But you won't.
Let's say we don't, for now.
I'm intrigued, though. All of the spirits were supposed
Yes, I
to...
understand, Marcus. However, there's no need to toss ourselves into greater trouble than we're already in. I motion at the darkness and the chittering, scritching, and scratching. that
Yes,
comes from
very
within.
well. Let me just try something. Can I pick this lantern up?
Yes.
I whisper into it, hello, my love.
I cover my face with my hand.
I drag the lantern over here and kind of point it at this circle, whispering back into the flame, you know anything about this? Anything at all that you could use to help? Just give me...
Marcus, she can see through the
Just
lanterns. I don't think
Just
she can
give me a sign. Any sign.
speak through the lanterns.
Anything. Do you like my flowers?
Marcus, come on. This isn't the time or the place.
Yeah.
I look into my lantern and shake my head.
I suppose that we can move on. However, I might come back here at some point.
Yes, let's come back here. This horrible, horrible place.
Gregor, if you would please lead the way.
Of course. It's my favorite thing to do.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, here I've had one. Since before we stepped in here.
You guys are such worrywarts. I've got the lantern. I've got the skills and the know-how. We're gonna be fine.
You hear a sudden thump
Did it come from anywhere in particular?
below.
I've got nerves of steel. I've got everything we need.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna peer down this hallway.
I glance about.
It is very dark.
It is.
It appears as though
Here, get off of me!
Huh,
the,
what?
the prison has run out of lanterns for any farther back than this. How about everybody grabs a lantern?
I already have one.
I've got mine. Fancy one.
Looking at the gate, a sort of shadow sticks to it. Looks bizarre. Reacts to the light. Moving slightly.
I'm gonna smear the orb on it.
Here, stop it.
As as you rub the lantern on the shadow attached to the gate, it begins to burn away and dissipate. You hear another thump.
I recoil. Did you see that, Ash?
Yes.
Just for a moment.
My sword is drawn.
My hands are waggling.
What are you guys talking about? Got the gate open.
Are you eating something?
Yeah, I'm munching on some nuts and berries.
Okay, Gregor. Well,
You guys look like you're seeing a ghost, but not like a ghost like we've been.
At least one of us isn't worried.
no. No. Cool. Marcus puts his head in his hands for a moment. Whew.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Stay close. Keep yourselves ready.
You guys want some trail mix?
I think I'm alright.
Keep the energy up.
I'll take some!
Here you go, buddy.
Tyr jams his entire massive fist into the bag, grabs it, shoves it in his mouth. Tears begin to well.
Here, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I pat him on the back. We're going to be fine here. Just keep ourselves together. We can do this.
Yeah, you guys definitely look tired, dehydrated.
Marcus?
Yes. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna. Oh, as we're going here, I'm going to summon an imp. It rises, gibbering out of one dark abyss into another.
Marcus, if you could keep that thing quiet.
I suppose.
And stay close. Marcus, come on! As we're walking, I keep my eyes and ears open. Do our footsteps echo? Do I hear anything from below?
Yes. You continue to hear the scratching sounds. Tyr continues to wander along ahead, quietly munching the trail mix he's getting from Gregor.
I check the lantern I have tied to my waist.
Still a lantern.
It's still emitting light?
Yeah.
Good. I glance the lanterns to my left and right.
However, it is getting darker, yeah.
Marcus seems to be getting more and more paranoid as they move on, glancing back and forth at a rapid pace.
Stop. Stick close. Marcus, you too.
Hey,
Relax.
I'm as relaxed
grab
as I.
your shoulder.
This is my bag.
I grab your shoulder. Marcus,
Ash.
look at me. Stay calm. If we lose our heads, we're going to die. But if we stay calm
That's obvious.
and keep moving, I glare at Gregor as he pipes in. If we stay calm and keep moving, we're going to be fine.
Yes. Just keep moving.
We're immortal now, remember? We're gonna be fine.
Of course. Completely
Trollmix?
immortal. No, thank you,
Would
Gregor.
you be so kind as to open the gate?
It's covered with another thick layer of slime.
Ting, 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 ting. Smack the lantern into it.
Suddenly a thunk! Something slams into the side of the platform you stand on.
I grab Marcus as he tries to jump past me.
The gate is thrown open. You hear scrambling. Quick, 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 Kier.
Kier! No! Kier, get back here!
Come on!
Kier!
Come on, fast!
Get after him!
He motions
Kier?
you onwards. You hear something scrambling up the platform behind you. Gregor's lantern pushes back against the darkness, revealing the area around you. Kier braces himself against the door. Gregor?
I push against it with the lantern.
I look at the door before they open it. Wait. Let's not go opening doors we shouldn't be opening.
Do you want to go back, Ash?
No, I just want to be sure that if we open this, something bad isn't going to happen. These doors might be trapped. I assess the door.
It's a door, Ash.
This side of the door is made so it can be opened easily. You tell that it swings outwards.
All right.
Yeah, what type of traps are gonna work on an immortal shadow spirit that can eat us?
I don't think the traps are meant to work on the shadow spirit. They're meant to work on somebody who's coming in here to perhaps free it. Or someone who doesn't belong.
Oh, well, we're not those things.
Make fun of me all you will, but whenever you open a door and a spear suddenly finds itself embedded deep into your stomach, don't come crying to me.
I wouldn't cry.
I'm sure you wouldn't. Now open the door.
The four of you place your weight against the door. It slides open. Kier rushes forward. Wait, this is actually a stolen. I mean, if we weren't in a life or death scenario, this would be a great moment for you to train, Marcus, but let's take a look. Okay. Binding set in place. Okay, this is actually older than this door and the one behind us. Actually older than the big nasty spirit bound here. This was back when it was a truly legitimate prison. He looks around and tracing runes on the door.
Really?
Yeah. Quite an oddity. This was meant for the actual humanoid prisoners, not the warlord.
Humanoid?
Yeah.
Humanoid spirits or humans?
Humanoid spirit folk. Humans wouldn't last long enough for a door like this to be used.
I'm gonna test my dark vision over here. Can I still see?
Yeah, you can still see perfectly fine.
I melt into the darkness.
Marcus?
Wandering off, Marcus.
Marcus! I'm serious!
I think Marcus just melted into the dark.
Wait, oh! Where did he go?
I'm right here. Hey.
Oh, that's good. Okay. In order to open this, we're going to need 4 keys composed of light stone.
I got a light stone right here.
It's a lantern.
Orb.
It's a
And Lightstone is...
form of stone, naturally, that emits light.
Alright, just wanted to make sure.
It's quite aptly named.
Fuck off, Kier.
Like the upchuck fruit.
Just like it. When I name things, I name them... No, we're not talking about this right now.
I nod and say thank you.
Where do we get this stuff?
I glance to my left and my right. What do I see?
You see darkness. What do I see?
Darkness?
You see a long hallway extending off into the distance. It branches.
Long hallway to the left, slightly less longer hallway to the right. Looks remarkably similar to...
Is there light coming from either of those?
Nope.
Let's pick a direction and go.
I say we go to the left.
Kier raises his hand. Now, if I could actually make a suggestion, I think we should slam the door shut behind us. Stop whatever was coming from coming further.
I agree completely.
Oh yeah, there was like a huge raccoon or something back there.
You ease the door shut with Kier's help. Oddly enough, it seems like the door requires 4 keys from this side.
Did you just trap us in here, Kier?
Are you stupid?
We can always burrow under the door. Pay it no mind.
I put something in the door, just so you know, I put something in the... Okay. Everyone expected me to trap us in here forever. That's great. Yeah, a lot of faith, Kier. It's great, Kier. Just gonna be stuck here forever, Kier. We trust you, Kier. Yeah, no.